Hello, Camille. Bright and early. How's it going? Oh, 3 people, eh? Jubilee. Let's draw. Oh, hello. A new name. Is that cantaloupe? Cantaloupe. Catalope. Oh no, it's just cantaloupe. Cantaloupe. I was trying to be fancy there. How are you? I sort of assumed it would be 2 different words, but... Do you want to play the animated quiz? I'll put your name down if so. Excellent. We've got another player. Thanks for stopping by. So I'll put your name down. That's a pretty cool username as well. So, hey, Willie, I thought you might show up again. How are you? So we've got 3 players so far. Hey, Cindy. How are you tonight? So that's 4 players. So this category was chosen by last week's winner, for those of you who didn't see week's. Tom, the debut, the Disney expert who won last week. So she picked animated films for this week. So when I say animated films, I obviously mean non-Disney animated films, because we kind of did that last week. Hey, Caroline, welcome back. So last week was a new season, so having won last week, Ton is the early leader. 21 points she got last week. Anthony got 11, so did Wooly. Well, sort of all over Cantaloupe. Anthony and Wooly both got 11. Caroline, you got 8. And Camille got 5. So that's the leaderboard going into this week's round. And just for the new person, Cantaloupe, it's multiple choice questions. So even with the ones you have no idea of, you've got a chance. There will be 3 rounds. The first round will be early animations. Second round, I'm going to do a Studio Jubilee round, special Studio Jubilee round. And the third round will just be a mixture of stuff. Hey, Anthony. So that's the 3 categories. We'll wait a bit longer, see if anyone else shows up. What do you mean? What did I get? Oh, you got 5. Oh, thanks, Willie. But you joined in later, didn't you, last week, Camilla? So That's why you only got 5, but it's only 1 week. Plenty of time to catch up. Also, I'm going to continue the theme of the winner of this round, this game, picks the next theme. So whoever wins tonight gets to pick the next quiz. So get thinking. I mean, basically, it can be anything film, TV related, or you could do other stuff. I mean, as long as it's kind of in the cultural sort of area. But if you did something else, if you did music, for example, if you picked music, you would obviously have to specify a certain genre or a certain decade. Not just music, because it's obviously too broad. So yeah, winner of tonight's game gets to pick the next category. So yeah, multiple choice cantaloupe. I'll read them out and then you just say A, B, C, or D for each question in the chat box. And the next quiz will be in 2 weeks because I'm away in London next week for Fright Fest. Because I'm not here next week, Caroline. It's a horror festival, horror movie festival that takes place every year in London. And I'm volunteering. I can't promise it'll be 2 weeks because it might depend if I have enough time to get ready when I get back, but fingers crossed the next one should be 2 weeks. Oh, hey, Mahensa. I thought you may show up. And happy birthday. Mahensa's birthday, everyone. Wouldn't it be justice if the birthday girl won? I was saying before, Mahensa, the winner of this round gets to pick the next category. So that's something I'm going to do from pretty much from now on for this season anyway. Bit showbiz there, Anthony, pretending that you haven't already said happy birthday to her. But then it doesn't count if it's anywhere else. It only counts if it's on my stream. Okay, just get a glass of water and I'll be back with you. The whole day, you say? That's a real trooper. You're a real trooper. Putting up with your family for a whole day. Are you asking me that, Anthony? No, I'm not. Mum's back now. Yeah, it's okay. Quite a short one, not a long one. Okay. I think this might be it. If anyone else comes along, I can add their name to the list. I don't know, Camilla. She doesn't always come for these streams. I think I can't remember. Well, no, this is not. No, what time? Oh, it's the morning there, so she might be up, or she just might not be on the internet. Okay, we'll make a start. As I said, if anyone else comes along, I can add them. So hang on. Okay, here we go. All right, so last week's winner has a 10-point lead, but a chance to make that up. Right. Okay, so early animations is the first round. So quite a short round. So multiple choice, as I said. And I'll give you about a minute to answer each one, but just A, B, C, or D. So, okay, I'm going to go. Early animations. Question. The first ever animation was produced by which country? Was it A, Portugal, B, Germany, C, Mexico, or D, South Africa? Oh, thanks, Camille. Woolly. Impressive. I wonder if you guys knew that or if it was just a guess. Because most of you got it right. It was B, it was Germany. So a point for Mahensa, a point for Cindy, a point for Caroline, and a point for Wooly. And Anthony, sorry. I forgot about you. Anthony, Mahensa, Cindy, Caroline, Wooly. So the birthday girl's off the mark. A good start for Mahensa. Yeah, believe it or not, it was all the way back in the silent era. It was 1926. A German silent animated film called The Adventures of Prince Ahmed. And I've seen it because a friend of mine runs a monthly silent movie club, and I saw it there. So I recommend checking it out. That was as far as records are concerned anyway, the first animated film ever. So next question is about that film, actually. Which series of books was The Adventures? Did you consent? What? Did I what? I don't know, Camille. Next question. Which series of books was The Adventures of Prince Ahmed set? Was it A, The Book of the Smokeless Fire, B, The Warrior Woman, C, Arabian Nights, or D, Tales of the Marvelous and News of the Strange? He answered. So, hang on. Let me. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, it was C, Arabian Nights. So, Caroline, Cindy, Wooly, Mahensa, Cantaloupe. Cantaloupe's off the mark. Yeah, Arabian Nights. Okay. Next questions or question. Which of these famed directors was once slated to write a script for the 1978 animated version of Lord of the Rings? Was it A, John Borman, B, Stanley Kubrick, C, Steven Spielberg, or D, David Lean? Okay. First time it's happened tonight. No right answers. It was A. It was John Borman. The other three were approached to direct it. Borman wrote a script, but the studio said it would be too expensive, basically. But later on, of course, it eventually happened and was a very expensive, tricky process, as it would have been back then. So there you have it. So another Lord of the Rings question. Which animation technique was used for the Lord of the Ring film? Lord of the Rings. Oh, thanks, Cantaloupe. Was it A, 3D, B, stop motion, C, claymation, claymation, or D, rotoscope? Is that everyone? I think it is. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well done, Anthony. You're the only one who got it. It was rotoscope. And rotoscope, in case you don't know, it's when they trace over film footage frame by frame to try and make it look realistic for an animation. So they have it. That's the technique they use for that Lord of the Rings animation. Okay, next question. So point for Anthony in there. It's an interesting film. If you've never seen it, you should check it out. I have fond memories of watching it as a kid. I mean, nowadays it might look like nothing, but back then it was quite something. What was the subtitle to the sequel to 1986 and An American Tail? Was it A, All Guns Blazing, B, Pfeiffer Goes West, C, A New Furry Adventure, or D, Pfeiffer Rides Again? You've already answered, Camille. You don't have to answer again. You only get 1 point, but you did get it right, Camille. So well done. Oh, yeah, it was B. It was Pfeiffer Goes West. And fun fact about the. Did I? Yeah, I think I would. Yeah. Fun fact about the American Tales. There are 4 American Tail films in total, plus a CBS series. Okay. Next question. American Farm. I've got American on the brain. Animal Farm is based on a book by which novelist? Is it A, Charles Dickens, B, Hunter S. Thompson, C. George Orwell, or D. Aldous Huxley? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Cindy, Antonin, and Mahensa got a point. Yeah, it's George Orwell. Okay. Next question. Which of these actors didn't provide a voice for the 1986 Transformers film? Was it A. William Shatner, B. Judd Nelson, C. Orson Welles, or D. Leonard Nimoy? D. Okay. Okay, stumped you again. It was actually A. William Shatner. He didn't provide a voice. And just how about that? Just get that for a moment. I just love the fact that Judd Nelson, out of The Breakfast Club, was in a film with Orson Welles and Leonard Nimoy doing voices. Those three people. That's amazing. Okay. And that's the last question of the round. So the first round, and it's very close, I can say. Yeah, I mean, I obviously put Shatner and Nimoy as, because you might think one of them, you would assume one of them wouldn't be in it because it would be too much of a coincidence. But yeah, you're right. It is the sort of thing you could have seen Shatner doing. I don't know which character, to be honest. Cantaloupe. I didn't look. I think I might have seen the film years ago. I'm not too sure. I remember watching the series on TV. Okay. So the first round was close. We've got a two-way tie. Mahensa and Cindy both got 4. So you two are joint top at the moment. And then Antonin and Wooly both have 3. So joint second. Carolina's 2, so you're next. And then Camilla and Cantaloupe, you both have 1. So those are the scores so far. So it's very close. So second round, which is going to be the Studio Jubilee round. So this is a bit of a long one. Okay. Oh, hang on. I better write down all your names. Okay. So 4, 4, 1, 3, 2, So round 2. Okay, yeah, round 2. Okay, so Studio Jubilee. What was the first Studio Jubilee film? So the first ever Studio Jubilee film. Was it A, Castle in the Sky, B, Kinky's Delivery Service, C, Nasakun of the Valley of the Wind, or D, Only Yesterday? Caroline opens the round with a point. It was the very hard to pronounce Naskian of the Valley of the Wind from 1984. Castle in the Sky was 86, so that was the second one a couple of years later. So well done, Caroline. Next question. E? E? You've come in with an E there. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm getting sweaty. Yeah, Cindy got me this shirt, everyone, as a late birthday present. Okay. I'm just going to get some more water, actually, before I carry on. It's a Gilmore Girls shirt, Anthony. It's if you know the show, there's a character called Luke's. There you go, G for Gilmore Girls. You're getting there. There's a character called Luke, and he owns a diner called Luke's. So that's what the shirt is. It's on my Amazon, it was on my Amazon wish list, and you can find my Amazon wish list on certain videos or streams if you want to treat me. I'll probably add it to the description of this stream. Okay, right. Second question. Who directed? Oh God, there's going to be some bad pronunciation. Just to warn you guys with this one. Who directed Grave of the Fireflies? Was it A, Hideo Miyazaki, B, Hiroki Moriarty? I think I've got that one right. C. Hiro Masa Yotamahasi. I'm trying, people. Or was it D. Tahaso Suraki? I'll go with that. Okay. That's everyone, isn't it? I know, we're waiting for Mahensa. Okay. Yeah, it was D. It was. I'm gonna have to. Well, I don't have to say the name. Okay. Well, that wasn't intentional, Cantaloupe. It was just I was trying to read it. I thought it was quite long with a few of them actually, but okay. No, yeah, it was D. But all of them directed Studio Ghibli films. The Grave of the Firefly director, he was one of the co-founders as well. So, yeah, Mahensa, Cindy, Caroline, Wooly. Yeah, you guys get points. Cindy, I don't know if I said Cindy, but yeah, Cindy gets the point. Okay, next question. What war is Grave of... Why? Why do you feel tricked? That was a bloody good question. Right, this is going to be 5 hours long if we continue like this. Next question. Yeah, but the answer wasn't B anyway. It was D. And I did spend the longest on B, probably because it was the hardest to pronounce. Oh, then again, C was probably the... okay. No, the answer was D anyway, Anthony, and it wasn't B. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see what you mean. You and Cantaloupe both thought B because I... Well, okay. Listen, I'm not giving out any clues. It was just a coincidence. I'm not that cerebral. Okay, next question. What war is Grave of the Firefly set after? A. World War One, B. World War Two, C. Korean War, or D. Vietnam War? There you go. I said I took the same amount of time there. It's okay. Yeah, pretty straightforward. I mean, obviously, it could have been the other two, maybe because you sort of have an Asian type theme there, but no, it was World War Two. So Cantaloupe, Anthony, Camilla, Cindy, Mahensa get points. Next question. This is a great fact I picked up today. A dubbed version of My Neighbor Totoro first appeared where? Clearly, Camille. A dubbed version of My Neighbor Totoro first appeared where? A. Japanese cable TV. B. Japan airline flights. C. US cinemas. Or D. VHS release. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just waiting for Henson now. Mahensa? Oh, D. Okay. No. Caroline, you're on good form so far this round. Caroline got it right. It was Japanese Airlines. A dub version was originally made for them. I guess it makes sense. You know, they very good Camille. They knew they would be having passengers from different companies or countries, I should say. And that dub version was later used for the VHS Laserdisc release. So they have it. So yeah, it was Japanese Airlines who first used the dub version. Okay, next question. A timeout list. It's a good film, isn't it? It's one of their best. A timeout list ranked the film where, as in My Neighbor Totoro. A 15. Sorry, I've not read the question. It's my fault. So the timeout did a list of the greatest animated films ever. And where did it rank My Neighbor Totoro? Was it A 15, B 10th, C 5th, or D 1? That's everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, they ranked it number 1, which is quite the compliment. So Cindy, Amphonin, and Mahensa. Oh, and Woody get a point. So 4 of you. So well done. It's a bit weird because they also did a similar list. It was either later or before, and it was like third. So I guess it went up in their estimations. Okay, next question. The title character in Kinky's delivery service, another classic, is what? The title character is what? Is it A, a witch, B, a nun, C, a princess, or D, a god? think we're just waiting on Cantaloupe. Okay. And I meant the player Cantaloupe, not the food. Caroline, your run continues. Caroline got it right. It was a witch. So well done. Okay. 1995's Whisper of the Heart features which classic country song? Was it A, Jolene, B, Oh Susanna, C, Country Roads, or D, Stand By Your Man? No swearing, Camille. Okay, Mahensa, Amphonin, and Camille all get a point. It was Country Roads. Yeah, it plays a number of times, I think, in the film. And it's a trend nowadays. A lot of recent films have used that song as well. But yeah, it's an absolutely beautiful film. I loved it. Whisper of the Heart. Okay, next question. That's the one. That's the one. Which of these didn't dub a voice in English for Princess Mononoke? So didn't dub a voice. Was it A, Claire Danes, B, Billy Crudup, C, Mike Myers, or D, Gillian Anderson? Okay. Well done, Cindy. Only one to get a point in that round. Sorry, with that question. It was C, Mike Myers. Of course, he voiced Shrek in a different animation, but no, he didn't have his voice in that film. It's a point for Cindy. Okay, next question. My Neighbours the Lamados is which genre of film? So apart from animation, what genre of film? Is it A, crime, B, sci-fi, C, action, or D, comedy? Mm-hmm. Oh, this is getting interesting. It's a comedy, so Camilla, Cindy, Mahensa get points. Well done. I'm not seen it actually. That's one of the Jubilee films I haven't seen. Okay. How much did Spirited Away gross at the box office? Was it A, 300.5 million? Was it B, 325.2 million? Was it C, 380.5 million? Or was it D, 395.8 million? I think that's everyone, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay, it was 395.8 million, so it was D. So Cindy, Caroline, Anthony, and Mahensa all get points. So well done. So fair to say it didn't do too bad. Okay, last question of this round. Yep, it is. Released in 2013, what was Hiro Mirazaki's final Studio Jubilee film as director? Was it A, The Tale of the Princess Caligula, B, The Wind Rises, C, From Up on Poppy Hill, or D, When Marnie Was There? Everyone? 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Good job, Cantaloupe. You got the answer right. It was The Wind Rises. So B. So he doesn't direct anymore, although he is going to do the script for the next Studio Ghibli released, which doesn't have a release date yet. And I don't think it has a title neither, but he's going to do the script for it. So he still does scripts from time to time. So that's the end of the Studio Ghibli round. Very close scores. I'm going to count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 2, 4. Okay, well, there's sort of a turnaround in that round because at one point Caroline was really sort of going for it. But in the end, Cindy and Mahensa are joint with 6 for the round. Then you've got Anthony and Caroline. You both got 4. And then Camilla got 3. And then Woolly and Cantaloupe both got 2. So things heating up as we go into the final round. You know what? I just think the birthday girl could do it. She certainly had 2 good rounds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, hey, Larry. How's it going? So we're just on the last round. It's up to you, Larry, if you want to join him for this, or you can just watch. I'll put your name down just in case. They're all multiple choice, by the way, Larry. So you just have to shout out A, B, C, or D. So that's how it goes. Okay, final round, which is just a mixture of things. Which action star voiced the title role of the Iron Giant in the 1999 film? Was it A, Jason Statham, B, Vin Diesel, C, Bruce Willis, or D, Sylvester Stallone? Oh, bloody hell, hey, Rachel. Bloody hell. How's it going? That's a good way to enter the game. Right, did I? Yeah. So I think everyone's answered. So Cindy, Anthony, Mahensa, Rachel, and Wooly all get a point. It was Vin Diesel. And if you haven't seen The Iron Giant, you should. It's brilliant. That's okay. It's funny because you normally come for the start of the game and then leave later. You've actually done the opposite. You've come for the end of the game. Okay, so Vin Diesel. So who did it? Yeah, I gave my hands. Yeah. Okay, next question. In Surreal Thriller Perfect Blue from 1997. Indeed. Just a shame it's not a movie because otherwise we could review it, Rachel. Okay. In Surreal Thriller Perfect Blue from 1997, what is the name of the character's pop group? The main character. Was it A, Charm, B, Sham, C, Milkshake, or D, Lust? Ooh, okay. Right, yeah, this is getting confusing. I think everyone's answered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, yeah, it's 8 now with Rachel. Well, okay. Yeah, no, it was B. The name of her group was Sham. Anthony, Mansa, Cindy. Cindy. Mahensa, yeah, okay. Has anyone seen Perfect Blue? It's another one you should see if you haven't. In fact, I've got the DVD. Yeah. It's great, isn't it, Wooly? It's brilliant. It's one of those films I discovered recently, last few years, like, because it got a reissue, and I heard a really good review of it on the radio, and I went to see it at the cinema, and it was great, so I got the DVD. It's one of those little gems. Yeah, I can see actually how Black Swan would draw inspiration from it. Okay, next question. Who voices the old man in the horror animation Monster House? Was it A, Philip Hoffman, B, Paul Giamatti, C, Steve Buscemi, or D, James Gandolfini? Oh yeah, I've put you Caroline. Willie. That's everyone, I think, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. I'm surprised you didn't get that, Mahensa. Sorry, Anthony, because you've seen that film, haven't you? And you enjoyed it. Yeah, they all would have made great old men. Great, sinister old men. But no, it was Steve Buscemi. I always enjoy a good sort of like kids horror movie animation. It's just a nice sort of combination. So yeah. And that's a great voice. You've got Maggie Gyllenhaal. You've got Kathleen Turner. It's really, really strong voice cast for that one. Okay. How many weeks apart were DreamWorks' Ants and Pixar's A Bug's Life released in 1998? How many weeks apart? Was it A, 15, B, 11, C, 8, or D, 6? Okay. You did well in that round. By the way, it's Mahensa's birthday, Rachel. So Camilla, Anthony, Cindy, Rachel, Caroline, Mahensa all got a point. It was just 6 weeks. And I mentioned that because some of you might remember there was sort of a dispute between the two studios where they claimed that they were. I can't remember which one came out first, actually. I think it might have been Bugs Life came out second. So they were claiming that they were nicking the idea, basically. Because very similar plots, but it's sort of unlikely when they come out that close apart. It's sort of unlikely that they were nicking, because in theory, they would have been making them at the same time. So it's sort of unlikely then they were nicking off the other one. But yeah, there was a bit of a dispute over it at the time. Oh, hey, Tuffy, how's it going? Right, 3 more questions. What the fuck does that say? Oh, it was. My writing sucks. Which of these was a 2017 animation? Was it A, the red cow, B, the red turtle, C, the blue meanie, or D, the yellow dog? Oh, Tuffy's getting in. Bloody hell. I've got another name to add to the list. Right, that's everyone, I think. Crabs. What do you mean, crabs? Just give me an answer, Camilla. D. None of them had crabs in, Camilla. Okay, see, okay. No, it was B. It was the red turtle. And the reason I was laughing is because 2 of the red herrings, the last 2, the blue meanie and the yellow dog, I both got from wrestling. Oh yeah, any excuse. The blue meanie was a wrestler, and so was the yellow dog. So that's where I got those answers from. Yeah. Anyone seen the red turtle? It's brilliant. It's very short, actually, but it's mostly silent. Very little dialogue, but really good film. Okay. Well, they're multiple. We haven't quite finished yet, Tuffy. They're multiple choice. Those are the rules. And there's 3 rounds. You've obviously come in the last round, but there's points for each round. That's how it works. Okay. And we do an overall leaderboard as well for the season. Oh, by the way, Rachel, you're a Gilmore Girls fan. So look what Cindy got me for my birthday. Well, a few of you got it. The people who said red turtle got it. And that really hurt my chest. I won't do that anymore. Thanks. Yeah. And I will be posting my Amazon list in the future if any of you want to join me. Right. Last two questions. I'm just going to drag this stream out. Normally streams do well for new subs, so I'm just going to drag it out for the sake of it. Okay, next question. This is a question for the birthday girl. What's the name of the village in How to Train Your Dragon? Is it A, Bracknell, B, Rain, C, Burke or Beck, Burke, yeah, or D, Glint? Pardon. Hang on. Okay, man. Yeah. Okay. Okay, you guys answer, and then I'll repeat the question for Tuffy. Hey, it might not be easy, Wooly. I can't say it till I've asked the question to Tuffy. Okay, so Tuffy, I'll repeat the question for Tuffy. What's the name of the village in How to Train Your Dragon? Was it A, Bracknell, B, Rain, C, Burke or Beck, or D, Glint? Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, it was Burke. Well, there are some easy questions. I'm not a total dick. So the ones who said Burke, so Mahensa, Antonin, Rachel, Camilla, Caroline, most of you, Wooly, Cantaloupe, and Tuffy. Okay, all right. I didn't know Mahensa. Some of them are easy. I like to have a mix. Okay, last question. Well, too bad, Anthony, because I'm the quiz master. And besides, you learn more from the behind the scenes stuff. That's the difference. Oh, okay. It's another how to train your dragon question. Funnily enough, which film beat How to Train Your Dragon to the best animated film Oscar? Just a coincidence. Was it A, Porneo, B, Up, C, Wreck-It Ralph, or D, Toy Story 3? Okay. I think that's everyone, isn't it? You don't understand why what, though? Why it was being to it? Wow. It was Toy Story 3. So, Anthony, Cindy, Mahensa, Rachel, Camilla. Yeah, you guys got it. I don't know. I would say Toy Story 3 was the better film myself, Mahensa, but that's just my opinion. Up was that obviously nominated for Best Picture. Like yeah, Toy Story 3 was amazing. Yeah, Up was actually nominated for Best Picture for the year of its release. And Wreck-It Ralph was around that time. It probably got a nomination the year it was out, and Porneo, of course, another Studio Jubilee film. So we had a round on that earlier. And the second, How to Train Your Dragon, is the best of the three, in my opinion. So if it had been that one, it could have given Toy Story 3 a fight. But there you go. But yeah, good trilogy anyway. Okay, end of that round. End of that round and end of this week's game. I think it's looking good for Mahensa. Let's see who got what for the round. Mahensa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Anthony, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 4, 2, Caroline 3, Wally 3, Caroline 2. Okay. Well, Rachel, you had a good round considering you only played one round. But Mahensa won the round. She got 7. Antonin was second with 6. Then you had Rachel and Cindy. You both got 5. I'm all right, thanks, Tuffy. Then you had Caroline and Wooly with 3. Then you had Tuffy and Cantaloupe with 2 for that round. So the scores were quite well spread out. So I'm gonna add up all 3 rounds. And see who won. I have a feeling it might be the birthday girl, but she certainly has some competition from Cindy at least. Let's see who won. Okay, Mahensa. 6, 4, so that's 10. Okay, see you soon, Rachel. Thanks. Yes, see. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Season of the Witch after this, actually. See you later, Rachel. That's 10, 17. Okay. Wow. I tell you what, I bet Mahensa never thought she would be getting happy birthday from Camilla's friends with benefits when the day started. But I guess you can never quite tell. One, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. It's looking good, Mahensa. If I had to guess, I would say Cindy or maybe Amphonin might be your strongest competition. Oh, maybe Caroline. She had a good game. Right, Amphonin. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh. Good game for Amphonin. And we have Cindy. So this could be the interesting one, Cindy. Okay, so Cindy, 4, 10. Ooh, okay. Two, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So Woolly. Not too much. I was getting this quiz ready mostly. And just bits online. Watched a couple of Angel tonight, the TV show Angel, and watched Pan's Labyrinth as well with my mum. Right, Tuffy. Sorry, not Tuffy, Woolly. Similar. So 3, 5, 8. Okay, 8 for Woolly. Well, we've just started season 4, so we watched 2 episodes. We watched the one when they go to Vegas. What's that called? The House Always Wins? Yeah, I think so. And then we saw the one after that, which is Slouching to Bethlehem, which, believes me, feels like it's slouching that whole episode. What apart from the Lila scenes, what a boring episode that is. And the one before it isn't that much better. Bosley. Do you mean Wesley? Bosley. I'm assuming you mean Wesley in Angel. If you mean Wesley, I like him, Camilla. He has a good arc. Okay. Okay, so next camp. I'm nearly there, guys. Oh, and in a minute, when I announce the winner, that person gets to pick the next game, the next category for the next quiz. Okay. So 1, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 5, Sophie, so 2. And then Rachel. Rachel got 5. Yeah, so that's right. Yeah, 5. Okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I think this was the most busy week. I think overall we had 9 players, which is very good. At various times. Not all of them did all the rounds. So let's see. So I'll go in reverse order. So Tuffy was 9th with 2 points. He only came in the last round, so that's pretty good. Then we have Cantaloupe and Rachel, both got 5 points. Then we have another tie. Wooly and Camilla both got 8 points. So solid stuff there. Then we have Caroline, who got 9 points. So pretty good round, pretty good game for you, Caroline. There you have it. And then the top 3. So third, Amphonin, 13 points. That's a good score, Amphonin. Well done. No, you did well, Caroline. So Amphonin third with 13. So I think you can guess who the top 2 are. And it's the moment of truth. Because second, with 15 points, was Cindy. Which means the birthday girl wins. Mahensa wins with 17 points. Oh my God. It's almost as if this was fixed or something, but that can't be right. Well done, Mahensa. And I don't want to say it because it sounds arrogant, but the perfect end to your birthday? It's 11:30 exactly. You've got half an hour left of your birthday. So I like to think this is the perfect way to end it. Mahensa with 17, Cindy second with 15, Amphonin with 13, and Caroline Strong with 9, Wooly and Camilla both 8. Best birthday ever. So, I mean, the leaderboard's going to be quite interesting because our new player from last week, Ton, had 21. Amphonin had 11. Okay, so Amphonin has overtaken Ton because he got 13. I'll update the leaderboard later because there's lots of different names on it now. But yeah. So Amphonin, you might be the new overall leader. But I'll do that later. Good going. But we just have one thing left to do, and that is for Mahensa to pick the next category for the next quiz, which will be in 2 weeks. Yeah, you did. No worries. DreamWorks theme. Okay. Well, it would have to be like live action if it's DreamWorks Mahensa, because I've sort of done animations this week. And I've obviously I mean, there's more DreamWorks animations I could do. DreamWorks theme. Okay. Yeah, I mean, okay. Live action. I mean, I could also do some questions about the background of the studio. Okay. Well, if you want I mean, I might include some more animated questions because I didn't really do that many that were DreamWorks, I don't think. But yeah, if you want a DreamWorks quiz. Oh, hey, Bradley, how's it going? Yeah, but they do. Yeah, but they do live action as well, don't they, Anthony? I'm sure DreamWorks did like American Beauty, for example. I've definitely seen DreamWorks logo on live action movies. Oh, yeah, all right, Anthony. Yeah, I'm sure American Beauty was DreamWorks. Well, I think there's a fair mix, to be fair, Anthony. I think there's definitely a mixture of questions on the movies themselves and behind the scenes, and casting. I mean, you would do all right with the casting. Okay, I'll look into it. And you still do pretty well, Anthony. So you can't really complain. Okay, all right, DreamWorks. I wasn't expecting that, but okay, DreamWorks. So that'll be 2 weeks because I'm away in London next week. So no quiz stream next week. And what else is there left to say? Okay, there will be a stream tomorrow, and I'll be watching A Stranger Calls, the original Stranger Calls, if anybody wants to join me for that. So normal time for that, a bit later. Okay, right. So Stranger Calls tomorrow. I'm about to watch Season of the Witch, so that's going to be my next review with Rachel, Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. So look out for that. I'm also going to try that new Nicole Kidman series. What is it? What's it called again, Cindy? 9 Identical Strangers? Is that the one? Starts tomorrow on Amazon in the UK, but I'm going to try that, the pilot. I might also try that new Sandra Oh one, Chairs, which is on Netflix. 9 Perfect Strangers, there you go, with Nicole Kidman, and Chairs with Sandra. I think I might give that a go. Although I think that's more of a comedy, so I don't know how much I would have to talk about. But yeah, I might give Chairs a review as well, the first episode. Okay, yeah, I better go. Thanks, guys. Really good stream, and I'll see some of you tomorrow. Happy birthday, Mahensa, once again, and good night.